Hey, I've been sitting a lot lately, so I'm going to do some squat pulses through this video. Let's see how long I can do this. Do you find yourself struggling with motivation with your karate practice? Maybe, you plan on training, plan on going to your dojo or training at home, and you have all the best intentions, but when it comes down to it, you just don't feel like it. It turns out our brains are actually wired for laziness. It's not necessarily you that's lazy, it's your brain. Given a choice between two behaviors, our brain will always choose the behavior that is easier and try to avoid the behavior that is more difficult. So I want you to picture in your mind two different dojos. Both of the dojos, in the center, there's the mats for training. Okay, maybe they're puzzle mats or maybe it's wood floor, however you want to picture it. But the training space is the same. But the perimeter of the dojo is totally different. So dojo number one. Whew, okay. Okay, dojo number one, around the perimeter, there's all sorts of cool stuff. There's arcade games, there's like a pinball machine, there's Pac-Man, there's all sorts of stuff. There's a casino, there's a movie theater, there's like eating areas, maybe restaurants, there's a bar, you can get alcohol, you can get drugs, whatever you want, candy, popcorn, you name it. There's TVs everywhere, computers, cell phones, you can watch as much Reddit porn as you want. The dojo number two, however, I did a lower body workout too this morning, strength training. So yeah, okay. Okay, so dojo number two, you walk in, there's a change area, or a changing room, so you can change into your gi. There's maybe a water cooler, there's mirror along one wall, there's heavy bags, there are racks for weapons, there's sparring gear, there's kicking shields, all sorts of stuff. You show up at both dojos with the same intentions to train. You have your gear, you have your gi, you're ready to go. In which dojo do you think you will have the greatest likelihood of success? The second one, right? And why is this? It's because the environment, everything about that environment makes training the easy choice. And in the other dojo, the first one is super cool. And honestly, I'd probably sign up for that dojo and just go on weekends because it sounds really fun. But everything about that environment is designed to distract you. Everything in there will distract you from training. So training is actually the tough choice, okay? And I think any one of us, even the best of the best, the most dedicated and committed of us, would have a really hard time in that first dojo because there's so many things that can distract you, right? So if you're struggling with motivation, having a hard time staying committed to your training, whether it's at a dojo or at home or even going to the gym, whatever it is, consider your environment. There's going to be certain aspects of your environment that you can change and some that you can't. The ones that you can't change, okay, we're not going to worry about that. But there are certain things that you can change. So think of it in these terms. The behavior that you want to engage in, the training, that's the desired behavior. You want to make it as easy as possible to train, and you want to reduce as many barriers as possible. You want to eliminate as much friction as possible. And then what you want to do is the behaviors that you don't want to engage in, like going on your phone, watching TV, stopping at the fast food place on the way to the dojo, you want to make those more difficult. Make them the harder choice. And if you can do this, if you can optimize your environment in this way, you will have a much greater likelihood of sticking with your training and being successful and staying committed and focused. Holy crap, I am out of breath. Okay, and then if it's something like you're eating, similar thing, you're having struggles with your eating, I can help you with that. I've actually created an online course to help you improve your eating habits and your diet. And you can find the link in the description below. Okay, I gotta stop.